Hey guys, back here with Tua for another video. Update pup date time, week 24. If you are new to this channel, I do these style videos every Sunday on my Bullmastiff puppy Tua as he turns a week older, and basically just update you guys on the week. If there was anything to make note of that we experienced, I touch on stuff like his weight gain, his training abilities. When he was losing teeth, I was updating you guys on when he was losing teeth. Read the description. I kind of break down everything that I talk about on a week-by-week basis. So I'll get right into it. And actually, this week here is a little bit different. I'm actually pre-recording this. It's Thursday right now. And the reason I'm doing that is because we are actually leaving first thing tomorrow morning for Kansas City. It's our niece's graduation that we're going down to. So we have about a 9-hour drive ahead of us, and it will actually be the longest car trip or road trip that Tua has had to do. When we got him when he was a puppy, we did about a 3.5-hour drive, and now it's going to be about a 9-hour drive, and it'll be him and our miniature pinscher and 2 kids all in the car, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. And the next update video that I do for you, I will probably have a lot of footage and stuff from that. So fingers crossed, hopefully it all goes well. I'm sure it will, but it'll be interesting to see, and I'll let you guys know. New stuff for this week is we got him a couple of new chew toys. We got him this cow antler that you see here, and then I want to say it was like a cow ankle or something. It's pretty big. Not sure exactly what it is. I threw away the packaging that it came in, but I want to say it looks like it's a cow ankle. And he's loving them both. Been chewing on them like crazy. So that's good. It's always good to get him some new stuff that he can work on and not be bothering the kids or anything. And he can do some stuff when he's do some stuff alone while we're trying to take care of stuff. And as you can see, he loves this thing here. And that ankle bone also has been really good. Another thing, and I meant to bring this up in the last pup date, and I completely forgot to. But he has gotten a taste for socks for whatever reason. In the last 2 weeks, I think it was 2 last week and 2 this week, he has managed to find some socks, our kids' socks, and one of them was my wife's sock. And he has been swallowing these things whole like they're candy, guys. It's ridiculous. And if he sees one on the floor, he's making a beeline for it. He's acting like it's a treat or something. I don't really understand it. But it hasn't been a big deal yet. Of the 4 that he's eaten, he's pooped out 3 of them after a couple of days each time. And then one time at about 4:30 in the morning, we heard that that dreaded sound that all dog owners know, that a puke is coming, that rhythmic that you hear about 10 times before the puke. And sure enough, it was that sock that he puked up at about 4:30 in the morning in his kennel. So he has passed them all one way or another. It hasn't been a big deal. But really getting after our kids to make sure they're putting their socks away, not just ripping them off. It's a little bit difficult for us with our one girl who's not even 2 yet to get her to understand that, because she loves to rip her socks off. But we have to keep a better eye on those socks from getting them up off the floor before Tua does, because he's finding them before us, obviously. So if you have kids, Ashton, I'm talking to you. I know you got some kids. Tell them keep the socks up off the floor or your dog's going to eat them. So just a little PSA for you guys. Last week I was telling you guys I was experimenting with raw again, and that was going really well. I did not do any this week, and I don't anticipate doing any more through the weekend because we'll be traveling, obviously, so that would just be another thing added to our long list of things that we have to do while we're traveling. So I'm just going to not do that at all this week, but hopefully next week I'll experiment with some more raw stuff. Another new thing that I'm going to update you guys on this week is height. I've had a few viewers ask me about height, and I always said, I didn't even think about it until it was too late. So I never decided to go ahead and do height. But I decided, even though it is kind of late, he's 5 months old, I'm going to start updating you guys on height. But I'm not going to be doing it weekly because I feel like the changes, especially now, are going to be so small that it's going to be hard to see. So I'm just going to do that monthly. So for his 5-month height now, he's 22.5 inches at the shoulder. I think on average, Bull Mastiffs stand about 26 for the males. So he's kind of getting close, but he's got a little ways to go. So we'll do that again at 6 months then, 22.5 now. Weight-wise, since this is Thursday, I'm not going to weigh him until probably Saturday night or Sunday morning. So I'll put that weight up here for you guys, and I'm not really going to be able to touch on it because, like I said, I'm going to put that in this video kind of last minute. But last week, just remember that he was 73 pounds, and he only gained 2 pounds from that week 22 to 23, which was the smallest amount of weight that he's gained since we got him. Every other week has been like a 4 or 5 pound gain pretty much, and that 2 pound gain was definitely the smallest. So remember, 73 pounds last week, and whatever I have up here is how much he gained this week, and I guess we'll touch on it next week. So another thing that I touch on every week is drooling, because Bull Mastiffs are known to be droolers, and Tua has not been a drooler to this point, unless it's immediately after he's drinking water, or new to last week was if I'm making him kind of wait for his food. Like I said, I was cutting up some raw, and he started to drool a little bit as he was anticipating that food coming. But otherwise, he does not drool at all. Not when he's running or exercising or outside smelling stuff or playing in the yard or anything like that. And I'm sure that's going to change, as I say every week. But up to this point, it's only water-related or food-related drool. Nothing beyond that. So that's kind of cool. Socialization this week, that's something that I touch on every week also. Didn't get a whole lot done. We did get him over to see my mom's dogs, which he hasn't seen in a few weeks. She has a little dachshund and a corgi, and he gets along really good with those dogs, and they're running around in the yard. No aggression by him. He's been great with dogs so far, so I really hope that that keeps up. Where we're going in Kansas City here now this weekend, they have a giant schnauzer, so it'll be interesting to see how he plays with her. And maybe we'll get some video of that also for the next pup day. Another thing that I touch on every single week is barking. And he's not much of a barker. He will bark at our miniature pinscher Roxy when he's playing with her. But other than that, I mean, there's been no change now from last week to this week. He'll bark at sounds off in the distance or dogs off in the distance. But if we're on a walk or something and a dog's barking at him, he will not bark back. So an overall pretty quiet dog unless he's playing with our miniature pinscher Roxy. The last thing that I update you guys on every week is his energy level. And this week, just like last week, it's been very up and down. He'll have a day, he's going crazy over here now. I picked a bad time to do this. He's more wild this week than he was last week. Up and down. He'll have days where he'll do this pretty much all day, so that's actually kind of good timing. And then he'll have days where he will sleep the entire day away. So he just very up and down. Completely lost my train of thought now. I'm doing this. But yeah, one day sleep the entire day away. The next day, he's pretty much like this all day long. Can't stop it. Take him for walks. Take him out in the yard. He's running around. He's playing until he passes out for the night. So other than that, guys, that's pretty much it for the week. Hopefully have a lot of footage for you from this road trip for our next pup date next week. And as always, if there's anything else that you guys would like me to update on every single week, other than the stuff that I do, definitely let me know. Like I said, height was brought up a few times, and I finally decided, even though it's late, it's better late than never, so I'm going to start touching on that monthly. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys, and take care.